Hell yeah, it did.
That set the tone. That set the tone for Totally Insane.
It sure in the hell did. Once again, and like I say, I've ever since Totally Insane came out, in every interview I've ever given, I've always given acknowledgement to Chunk because, like I say, without Chunk, there would be no Totally Insane because you kicked the door in when motherfuckers really wasn't, you know, motherfuckers really wasn't
Right.
recognizing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfuckers really
See
didn't know.
that Minutes to the Game album. You know, unaware. I was unaware that the producer was actually trying to get some controversy started between Chunk and Totally Insane at the time.
Oh, is that right?
But all that did was brought us closer because we go way back. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of jealousy in that. There was a lot of jealousy in there because I didn't understand where it was coming from until later on, to more like toward the end of me being on Tandem Records. And then everything started unfolding, and I started seeing everything for what it was. Because everything that this person tried backfired.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It was more like when we first formed that group, Facing Reality.
Right.
There was there was a lot of that name Facing Reality. I mean, it was picking up and it was getting known real fast. You know, so before that little one incident happened to where our group fell apart, that producer was already plotting and planning on trying to pull me away from it, and I was unaware of all of this. So it wasn't until I met him in high school at MA is when I started realizing where he was going with that. You know what I mean? Everything I tried to get, I even tried to have Totally Insane feature on Minutes to the Game album.
Right.
But it was a lot of hating going on during that time. This cat, I don't want to say no names, but this cat was trying to, man, fuck it, I'm gonna say it, man. This nigga C-Funk was trying to keep me from fucking with y'all. He didn't want Totally Insane on the album. But he did. But he wanted to make it appear like I was dissing y'all.
Why is
you know
that?
What I mean? And
why you think that is? Why you think that is?
I mean, because when he got those girls on there. He got them girls on there, and the skit didn't have nothing. I mean, when we was working on this skit, I didn't even mention Totally Insane at that point in time. He just threw that line in there.
Right.
Don't bring Adam them because they don't know how to act.
Right. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? That was him. That was him saying that. That wasn't me saying that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't when I heard the album, I didn't get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a backlog on the story. At the time when you dropped Minutes to the Game, I was in Glenwood serving, doing a juvenile sentence. My mom, Mama Capone, brought your CD up there to me to listen to during one of my visits. I had the little boom box. She put your CD in and I listened to it through the whole visit. Not one time did I never thought you was dissing me or, none of that shit. I was happy as fuck that you even mentioned me in the song, you know what I'm saying? And the album was so tight and the shit was put together so well that I didn't have no offense. I was happy as fuck. I couldn't wait to get out and go to the studio and drop some shit, And it wasn't even though we took that part out of your album and put it into No More Mr. Nice Guy. In no way was I directing it towards you or C-Funk. I would just, I was using it as a, nigga, they talking about me on that song, So that's how, but it was never no animosity behind that. I was a big fan. Mac 10 was a big fan. TC was a big fan. And for all y'all that, I don't know if y'all recognize or not, if y'all listen to the intro of Direct from the Backstreet, Chunks, how's about a little taste of the motherfucking bass? That's the intro of our album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when that came out, that was like, man, that brought a big ass smile on my face, man. It brought tears to my eyes too at the same time because I always thought during that time, I was always wondering, you know what I'm saying, how many of my other homies gonna fall into this category, gonna be able, gonna drop something after me. I always dreamed that everybody coming out with something that I knew that was involved in the music scene. and then y'all was the first to come right after me. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a big plus, man. I was like, hell yeah, we finna keep this thing going. Then we had MOG and Shanti, you know what I'm saying, followed by a couple of other artists, you know what I'm saying, that just set the tone and paved the way for a lot of these young cats that are doing it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to have something to look forward to.
And it was a trip because, like,